Hey, it's Ray here, and today I want to tell you about a program that, well, I'm kind of surprised it's coming out right now, and the reason I say that is because I've actually been using it for quite a while. I've been working with Chad on the program, doing some trainings and different things like that for what seems like a long time, but it is a software that absolutely revolutionized what I do in a lot of different ways because it does a few different things. Now, the program is called PopLinks, which you can see back here, and we recently did an interview with Chad where he talked about some of this, and I'm sure I've showed PopLinks to people many different times over the last little while, but now it's finally being launched to the public as a regular old launch where you can get your hands on it and start using all the great things that are in this program. Now, if you don't know what it is, it's actually a couple of things in one. One, it creates things like lead pages. So if you need to create a product that, maybe you're going to give something away and then you're going to sell something on the other end, it's going to create those pages for you. Boom, almost instantaneously. If you need a bridge page, now, for instance, if you're an affiliate marketer and you want to create a page that has your affiliate link on it really quickly so that you're not posting just the raw link onto social media and things like that, boom, you can create a page instantly like that. Put your review on there, put your bonuses on there, and it's going to do all of that in a split second, other than the writing part, of course. But not only that, it also has a few other features that are amazing. In fact, what it really started as, because it's called PopLinks, what it actually started as was the ability for you to create links. So for instance, let's say you're selling something from Amazon and it's got a link that's a mile long. And you don't want to post that link everywhere. You'd rather have it say your business name / whatever. Well, that's exactly what you can do with PopLinks. So, for instance, you may have seen some of the things that I post about are raysuggests.com / whatever, or rayslinks.com / whatever. That's what allows you to do this. And best of all, it actually tracks all of this. And while all the page stuff we talked about is fantastic, I actually use the links probably more than anything else in the program. And what I use it for a lot of times is in my local stuff. So with Loganville News, a lot of times what I'll do is I've got a link in there called, or a domain in there called loganville.news. And so what I do is I create things loganville.news / whatever. And oftentimes what I do with this is I go and I create let's say I do a video for a restaurant. So I'll create a link for that restaurant. So if it was Johnny's Pizza, I might create a link called loganville.news / Johnny's or whatever. And what I do with that is if I go out and shoot a video of them, or if I do a review of them, or I just post about them, I'll use that link to link people back to them. And then that way I can track it in PopLinks and go, hey guys, look at this. I posted about you yesterday. You've got 100 clicks already. And we can actually show them all those clicks. And that's been very effective. So I love that part of the program. But creating the pages is also really good. As an example, we just did a page for a Halloween festival that we're going to be doing at the escape room. And so I put it together in there, and we've already got people signing up, and it took no time at all to create that page. And that's what is the true beauty behind this, is you do not need to know hardly anything at all about creating a page other than what you want to say. It's going to have all the on and off buttons and all the design stuff already in there. You just say what your headline is, put your video on there, put the information you want, and you can change the style at the click of a button. If you haven't seen it, watch the demo that's on this page. I'm going to show you a few things, but watch the demo. Watch what Chad did when we had him on the live, even though the live had some technical issues as we were trying to do it, but he shows a lot of cool stuff there. So be sure to check that out. But let's take a look at PopLinks right now so you can kind of get a better idea. Okay, so this is the main dashboard of PopLinks, and as I said, it does a couple of different things. One, it creates your PopLinks. These are the links that we talked about here, where you can take a long link and shorten it down and make it look nice with your branding. And by the way, I mentioned your branding. It also has built-in ones that you can use if you don't have your own, and I'll show you that in a second here. You've got your PopPages. These would be your lead step pages. So if you're doing like a squeeze page followed by a sales page, so and a thank you page, this is where you would do that here. Your bridge pages would be here as well. So this would be if you're an affiliate marketer, you want to make a page for a product that you're selling, kind of like the page you're on right now as you're watching this. And then down here, you've got split tests as well. And then down here, they've got traffic blasts, so you can create your different traffic blasts in here. We'll quickly talk about those. You've got your special offers here. So if you've got, again, this is a little bit different. You're going to be adding different offers in here. Down here, you've got your snippets. This allows you to put your stuff on another page. So for instance, let's say you're wanting to share an article from CNN. You could share an article about a certain thing and have your link to an affiliate product on that page when you share it. It's a very cool thing. We won't get too much into that today, but we'll get into the nitty gritty stuff up here with the pages and the links, but just know that that's there too. And that's a great thing. You got your leads here, your timers. So if you want to create timers, you put those in here and then you can use them on any page, which is really nice. One of the really, really cool things about this is, see here where it says Titanium Tech Call. This allows you to have a timer that's going to reset. So if you do something every single Monday at noon, like we do, you can create a timer and every week it's going to reset. So after that Monday noon call, that page is now going to have a timer that says 7 days, and then it's going to count down to that again. And every week it's going to reset, which is a really cool. I've never seen that before, and it's in here. Your library, that's going to allow you to put all of your stuff in here. You've got a client portal. If you've got the upgrade, I believe that's OTO2 will give you the client portal, or if you get the full titanium package, then it'll have the client portal in there as well. You've also got banner campaigns that you can do, and you've got your business settings in here, so your companies and things like that. So let's look at the PopLinks, because again, this is probably what I use in here most of the time. So you can create a simple link by coming in here and saying, well, actually, let's make one for PopLinks itself, because I haven't done one yet. So we're going to call this PopLinks. And the destination is going to be the JVZoo page. So I'm going to come here. I'm going to grab the JVZoo link and go back to PopLinks here. We're going to put that in here. Status is going to be active. Now, the domain settings, they have system domains, like I said, which is really cool. They've got all these different ones that you can use if you don't have your own. Like you may have seen me use the Red Ideal one a few times and things like that. But you can put your personal ones in here. So if we click on this, you'll see Loganville.news, escaperoom.link, raysuggests.com, Ray's links, etc., etc. So I'm going to do Ray Suggests, and we'll call it PopLinks. And so you can see, and I know it's tough to see on here. Oh, let's see, tried to change it there. The computer doesn't like the word PopLinks. There we go. But you can see down here, this is a preview of it there. And you can choose what vendor this is for. So in this case, Ray the Video Guy. And this is going to be a, let's see, we'll go with Main Street. My other programs with him, I've got one that says reviews, but I don't have that in here. You've got advanced options in here if you want to use those. Okay. These will be the dates if you want to, for instance, let's say you want to have this link only work from one time to another, or you want it to change. You can do some really cool stuff with that. We're not going to do that now. We're just going to keep this live. We're going to hit Save Changes, and boom. So there, now we have our pop link here. And so if we go and we click on the three dots here, and we can either copy the link or go to it live. I'm just going to copy it so you can kind of see me do it. I'm going to paste that in the bar, and it should take me directly to the boom, PopLinks sales page. There we go. Nice and easy. I mean, think about how simple that was to do, and it looks so much better. By the way, this actual sales page is not created with PopLinks, but it's created with PopLinks' big brother that makes full pages. So you kind of see the same type of quality in here. Okay, just so you're kind of aware of that. Now, as you can see, this keeps track of all your other links here. So as you put links in here, you can follow what you did. Like, for instance, I did recently I did a green screen video, and I put a light kit in there, and I put a pop-up green screen in there, and you can see how many people clicked on the link to buy those products. So it's all tracked right inside of here, which is really, really cool. And like I said in the beginning, let me see if I can go back here to couple pages in. So like critter review. Okay. So you can see here, this is one where we did a little post on them. We put the link to it and it got 118 clicks. You know, this one here, let's go back in here. And I'm trying to find a good one in here. Let me see here. Commercial carpet cleaning. This was for a commercial carpet cleaner. So you can see there 160 clicks. Market capital lending got 222 when we mentioned them. This is one specifically for the same company for a line of credit that we talked about, 248. So you can see it picks these things up really, really nicely, and you can follow everything that's going on there. And by the way, just for fun, going back to that, those links are not only used for shortening, but when you create a page, you use those same domains that you've put in here. But you can see these dots on this map here. This shows you who's currently clicking on some of my stuff. So you can see we just clicked here from the link bank. So you can see blue is link bank. So we just clicked on that a second ago. So it's showing in Georgia that somebody just clicked on that live. Now you can see all these other ones that are happening around the world here. And these are for a bridge page that I created yesterday. Okay. And so you can see people are visiting the bridge pages. But if you got other things in here, they'll show up as dots on here in different colors. But it does that live and in real time. So it's really cool. Like I said, this one, I mean, we just clicked on that and it shows up in there, which is really nice. Now let's look at the pages for a second here. Because as I said, you've got your lead steps and you got your bridge pages. Now the lead steps, as I said, you can come in here and you can create different ones. We've already got some that we've created in here. So for instance, this one here for Pocket Video Pro Local, which is the one we kind of messed around with the other day. I haven't really put that one out live, but it's one that we were messing with. So if we click on this, you can see it creates a page really quickly, and you got step 1 and step 2. Okay. So step 1 is kind of like the little invite to get them on there. And then step 2 is the, hey, thanks for joining. By the way, you know, you can join now for $49. And you can see the pages match. They look nice. You can mess with these things all that you want in here. You can add a pop-up to it if you want to. Okay. And you can change the styles on the different steps inside of here. So for instance, let's say that we decide, yeah, I don't like this at all. So I can come in here to the gallery and they've got tons of pre-made, ready to go templates in here. And these, by the way, are templates that have been, they've been vetted to convert really, really well. They're not, you know, they're just straight up pages that work for doing this. So if I wanted to change my page to one of these, like let's say to this black one here, I can preview this and look, it's already got my stuff in there. So it's changed to that style, but it kept everything that I wrote inside of there automatically. Okay. So if I try and decide to choose one of these, let's choose, let's select this one here. Boom. So there's our page. Now, of course, this one has a video in it that we didn't have before. So we can put a video or we can turn that off. And by the way, turning things on and off in this is really, really easy as well, because you just come here and say, yeah, I don't want the video block. So it goes away. It's that simple. Now, if you want to add a timer, you can click that button there. It's going to add a timer into here. And as we mentioned with the timers, you can come in here and you can select the timer that you created. So the round table, the titanium call, social post SEO, you know, whatever we want, we can choose that and it's going to put whatever that timer is on there. And if you need to move things around, let's say, oh, you know, the timer's great. I don't want it at the top. Well, you can move it down to wherever it is that you want to have it in here. Just like that. It's that easy. And of course, you can make changes to it. So, you know, maybe we want to change the color to match this a little bit better. We can do that. Very, very easy to set these things up. Drag it around, choose the color you want. So that's the lead steps there. And the bridge pages are exactly the same. Bridge pages have a different purpose, but it's just as easy to do. So you can create a new bridge page and choose one from the templates. I can open up this one that I did yesterday. And this was for Jean's program that she did. And I can come in here and I can make any changes that I want to this. I can just come in here and type anything I want. So let's say I decide, you know what? I don't like the exclamation point there, so we're going to get rid of it. Okay. If I want to change the font styles, I can do that. If I want to change the font sizes, I can do that. All of this is very easy to do. And again, you don't have to know anything about creating websites to do this. just follow along right in here. It's very, very simple. You can add an exit pop-up. Again, you can go into the gallery and you can change that. Okay. You can also shuffle the template size here. So if we want to see, how it looks in different sizes, we can do that, because we want to know, what's it going to look like on mobile? What's it going to look like on, different formats here. And of course you can always preview it. So very, very simple to set these things up. I don't know of another program that makes it this easy to create pages and have all those templates in there. I've used another program for years to create funnels and things like that. And, most of the time I was not creating funnels. I was creating single pages just like you can do in here, or lead step pages that you can do in here. And this is so much quicker and easier. So much quicker and easier. Okay. Now I want to show you the one other thing that we mentioned here. So these are the pop-up snippets. And what this does is it allows you to put your information, your clicks, your links on other people's websites. So for instance, if we want to create a new one here, let's just do this. So let's do Mac article for the name of this. And the web URL I've already grabbed here. So that's an article on Mac Daily News about a product here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to click on this here, and you'll see it's got the actual article here. So the idea behind this is that, let's say you want to share this article on social media, you can actually share it as a snippet like this, and you can see down here, you can have your stuff on here. Okay. So your graphic would pop up on this and people would be able to click on it. So for instance, let's say in this case here, if this was about a product and we wanted to sell it, well, we could put our link on here and we could say, oh, jump on this and, pick it up. So what you would do is you'd come in here and you could say, let's say, this is about the App Store. So let's say we have an affiliate link for anything that's bought on the App Store. We would say, buy your stuff now. Very clever marketing there. Okay. And then we could say here on the main headline, we could say, get your App Store purchases. Something like that. Again, we're being very, very simple here. And then we could say buy now. And the button redirect URL you can put in here as well if you want. In this case here, we would put whatever that, I don't have one right now, so we'll just leave that for the moment. But you can come in here, you can change your graphic. So if I wanted to put my logo, I can come here and grab my logo. Drop that in there. Okay, and see, now you can see here, buy your stuff here, get your App Store purchases, buy now. And that's going to take them to whatever that buy link is. We'll just put Google for now. All right, and so now what that means is we just share this article. It's an interesting article. We share it to people, and then they want to buy something from the App Store. They'll see this on here. So you could do this with articles from all sorts of different websites. And if you need to make any changes to the colorings, you can do that here, as well as adjust any of the positions and things like that. And when you want to preview it, just hit the preview button there. And so you can see there's our thing. Hit buy now. And boom, takes us in this case to Google. So that's a really, really good feature. So if you see a review from somebody else on a certain product, you could put that review on there and then have them click your link. An article about a product, for instance, let's say there's a new camera that came out and you want to get affiliate sales on that camera. You could put your thing on here, put an article about that camera, and then, put your thing in here, and you could have it go to one of your pop pages. You could do whatever you wanted with this. So it's a very powerful tool there. And again, you've got all the other tools in here. The banner campaigns, you can add the banners in here. Just a ton of features for PopLinks that you really want to check out. All right, so there you go. PopLinks, as you can see, does a lot of different things. Now, if you're watching this before Sunday the 25th at about 11 o'clock, then what you're going to want to do is click the link on this page. It's going to take you to a pre-webinar at 10 o'clock that's going to show you everything about the program. You're going to learn everything about it. If it's after that time, well, then the link is actually going to take you to the page where you can learn more and make your purchase of PopLinks, which I highly, highly recommend for anybody, no matter what business you're in. You need links, you need pages. This is going to do that for you. So be sure to do that. And of course, down below, we got all the bonuses that we've had for this. And we should be putting together a webinar with Chad for just our group. And I'll be letting you know exactly when that is shortly. But if you got questions on any of this, please let me know. I'll be glad to answer them for you. And I hope you have a great weekend and enjoy PopLinks.